My beloved child, I see your tears. I hear your heart groaning in pain, in fatigue, in the long nights of illness. Do not be afraid. Do not despair, for I am here, right next to you. I have never left you, and I will never abandon you. When your body is weak, when the pain is excruciating, when you feel you have no strength to go on, remember that I am your strength. I know what you are suffering. I have gone through the pains of the world. I have borne the wounds. I have endured the humiliation. I have tasted the deepest pain, and that is why I understand each of your pains. I am not a distant God, indifferent to your suffering. On the contrary, I am the one who came to suffer with you, to carry the cross for you. I was wounded so that you might be healed. I suffered so that you might have peace. You are not alone, my beloved child. When you feel overwhelmed by illness, when you wonder why this has happened to you, let me whisper to your heart. You are loved. You are not forgotten. You are not abandoned. Illness is not the end of your life, nor is it proof that I no longer love you. On the contrary, even in your suffering, my love surrounds you. Every breath you take, every beat of your heart is in my hands. You are not just a sick person. You are my beloved child. You are someone I created for a noble purpose. Though your body may be weak, your spirit can be strong. Do not let pain suffocate your hope. For in me you have hope. Keep the faith, for no matter how great the storm, I am your safe haven. I know there are days when you feel exhausted, times when you want to give up. But my child, do not give up. Let me hold your hand. Let me carry you, even when you have no strength to stand up on your own. You do not have to be strong alone, for I am your strength. Let me lift you up. Let me comfort you in my love. When you are weary, rest in me. When you are anxious, give me your burdens. When you are afraid, remember that I have victory over all. You may not see the miracle right now, but my child, miracles do not always come in the way you expect. Sometimes the miracle is not an immediate healing, but the strength to endure, the joy in the midst of suffering, the peace in the storm. Trust that I am at work, even when you do not see it. I am doing greater things than you think. I am turning every trial into a blessing for you. Be of good cheer, my beloved, for I hold you in the palm of my hand. If you are weary, let me be your refuge. If you are lonely, remember that I am with you. If you are afraid, let me be your fortress. Sickness cannot separate you from my love. Nothing, not sickness, not suffering, not weakness, can separate you from me. Come to me, you who are burdened, and I will give you rest. Let me dry your tears. Let me soothe your heart. Let me renew your hope. My dear child, I know you are afraid. I see the uncertainty in your heart as you face your illness. Each day that passes, you wonder if the pain will subside, if your strength will return, if you will be able to continue. But my child, do not let fear overwhelm your faith. Do not let what you do not know overshadow what you do know. I am here, and I will never leave you. Do you remember when my disciples set out on a boat? When the storm arose, they were afraid, thinking they would sink. But I came to them in the midst of the storm. I came walking on the water, and I said, "Do not be afraid, it is I." In the midst of the storm of illness that you are facing, I also came to you and said to you, "Do not be afraid, it is I." You are not alone, for I'm with you through this trial. I know that illness can make you feel out of control. The diagnoses, the treatments, the pain, it all seems overwhelming. But remember, my child, that even though you have no control, I still hold everything in my hands. I knew you before you were formed. I have numbered the hairs on your head, and I have a plan for your life, a plan for good, not for disaster. If you feel weak, lean on me. If you feel exhausted, let me lift you up. If you feel lost, let me guide you. When you cannot stand, Let me hold you in my loving arms. Do not let fear steal the joy and peace I have given you. Lies may come to you, telling you that you are worthless, that your illness has robbed you of all hope. But I say to you, you are still my beloved child. Your illness cannot take away your identity in me. Your body may be weak, but your spirit is strong. Let me remind you that true strength does not come from your body, but from your faith in me. Do you remember the woman with the hemorrhage in the Bible? She had been sick for 12 years, had lost all her possessions in treatment, and still could not be cured. Yet she did not lose hope. She came close to me, touched the hem of my garment, believing that just that would heal her. And it was her faith that saved her. Mark 5:25-34. I want you to have that kind of faith. I want you to believe that even if you do not see immediate results, I am still working miracles in you. Sometimes miracles do not come overnight, but every day you are alive is a miracle. Every breath you take, every smile you give, every glimmer of hope in your heart, all are signs that I am here and I am at work. My child, trust me on this journey. Believe that I have good plans for you. Believe that though you walk through the valley of the shadow of death, you need not fear, for I am with you. Let me guide you through the difficult days. Let me be your comfort, your light in your darkness. There are days when you feel exhausted, unable to go on. Pain knocks you down, weariness surrounds you, and your hope fades. But my child, listen to me. You do not have to be strong alone, because your true strength does not come from yourself, but from me. When you cannot go on, let me sustain you. When you feel weak, let my strength complete you. I have said, my grace is sufficient for you, for my power is made perfect in weakness. That means that it is in the moment when you feel weak that I do my greatest work in you. Do not worry about your weakness, because in your weakness, you will see my power. Remember, you do not have to fight alone. I never intended for you to carry this burden alone. I said, come to me, all you who labor and are heavy laden, and I will give you rest. Let me carry your burdens. Let me be your refuge. You do not need to keep everything under control, for I have everything under control. You may be asking yourself, why am I enduring this? My child, there are things you cannot understand right now, but trust that I have a greater plan for you. This trial may not be easy, but it will not be in vain. I will turn your tears into comfort for others. I will turn your pain into testimony of my faithfulness. What you are enduring today will become a testimony of my power in your life. My child, remember that I suffered for you. I carried the cross so that you would not have to bear it alone. I have been beaten. I have endured humiliation. I have experienced the deepest pain, so that today, when you are in pain, you know that you are not alone. I have been there. I have suffered and I have prevailed. And you will prevail in my name. Look not at the pain, but at me. Look not at your limitations, but at my power. You are not abandoned. You are not forgotten. You are held in my arms, and I will never let you go. No matter what tomorrow brings, I am faithful. No matter how great the storm, I am your safe haven. Walk in my strength. Keep your heart steady, for I am the one who holds you. No matter how long the pain lasts, no matter how difficult the circumstances, trust that I am doing a good work in you. And when the time comes, you will see that all you have endured was not in vain. You will see that I have always been with you, guiding you through every trial. Dear child, I know that illness can make you feel discouraged, that you have lost the joy of living. But my child, your life is not all about pain. Even on the most difficult days, there are reasons for you to smile, for you to hope, for you to live each day with optimism and gratitude. Remember that your life is not measured only by your physical health, but also by the love, faith, and good things you can experience. Do not let illness take away the precious moments that I give you each day. Every morning you wake up is a gift. Every breath you take is a miracle. Every time you see the sun, hear the birds sing, feel the love of those around you. These are things to cherish. In the past, I came to this world not to live in luxury, but to suffer with people. I have been hungry, rejected, mocked, and suffered on the cross. But my child, I have overcome all of this to give you hope. When I touched the sick, they were healed. When I came to the brokenhearted, they found comfort. And today I am still here, right beside you, supporting you in your troubles. Do you remember when I healed the blind? When I made the lame walk? When I restored the leper? Those miracles were not just to heal the body, but to show my love. I want you to know that even if you are still sick, it does not mean I have abandoned you. Sometimes the greatest healing is not in the body, but in the soul. A soul filled with hope, peace, and joy, regardless of the circumstances. Do you know that even in the midst of trial, you can be a source of encouragement to others? When you keep your spirits up, when you choose love over complaining, when you choose trust over fear, you are spreading my light to the world. You are the light of the world, and that light is never extinguished by sickness or pain. Find joy in the little things, a smile, a kind word, an act of love. All of these can make your day meaningful. Even if you are suffering from illness, you can still give love. You can still receive warmth. You can still be an inspiration to those around you. Remember that you are not just a sick person, you are my beloved child. You are valuable not because of your health, but because you are a child of the Creator, loved and cherished. Whatever your circumstances, do not let anything diminish your value. Stand firm in my love. Continue to live with gratitude, with faith, and with strength. Let me remind you that every day you are alive is a day I am still doing good work in you. Open your heart to the little blessings around you. Smile more, love more, enjoy every moment you have. My dear child, I know that there are days when you feel exhausted, when illness wears down your body, when you feel weaker than ever. At times like these, you may ask yourself, Lord, what can I do? How much longer can I endure? But listen to me, my child. It is in your weakness that my strength is revealed. It is when you feel like you have nothing left that I am supporting you with my infinite power. Long ago, I said to the Apostle Paul, my grace is sufficient for you, for my power is made perfect in weakness. My child, I am saying the same to you today. You may feel weak, but my strength is at work in you. Do not look at the limitations of your body. Look at my infinite power. Do you know that even when you can do nothing but pray, it is still of great value? Your prayers reach heaven, and I am listening. Never think that you are useless or worthless. You are still my light, even if you cannot walk on your own. You can still spread love, even if you feel helpless. Do you remember the woman with the flow of blood? She had suffered for 12 years, trying everything to be healed, but to no avail. But when she touched the hem of my garment with trust, I said to her, Daughter, your faith has saved you. Go in peace and be healed. Faith brings healing, and today I call you to keep that faith. Whether you see a miracle right away or not, trust that I am at work in you, that I will never abandon you. My child, change the way you look at your weakness. Don't see it as an end, but as a place where I am doing something new in you. Remember that even when you can't run, you can still lift your eyes. Even when you can't reach out, you can still hold my love. Even when you feel like everything is out of control, I am holding you in the palm of my hand. Let me be your strength. Let me be your refuge. Let me be your hope. My dear child, I know that every pain you endure is exhausting, seemingly with no way out. There are nights when you cannot sleep, days when you feel alone, as if no one understands your suffering. But my child, I am here. I have never left you, even in those moments when you think no one will listen to your cries. In the past, I walked the dusty roads of this world, touching the sick and weeping with those who grieve. When Lazarus died, I wept. When I saw the weary people, I had compassion. Today I still see you. I am still with you. I still hold you in my loving arms. Do you remember when the disciples were frightened by the storm at sea? They thought I was asleep and did not care. But when they called to me, I awoke and rebuked the winds and the waves, and the sea was calm. I never slept through your storm. I never turned away from your pain. Even when you couldn't see me, I was there, ready to speak a word and calm the storm inside you. You may not understand why you are suffering. You may wonder why I don't take away your pain right away. But trust me, my child. Remember that your trials are never in vain. I am using even your suffering to do good, to make you stronger so that you can comfort others with what you have been through. Let me be your refuge. Let me dry your tears. Let me remind you that you are not alone. When you are too weak to walk, I will carry you. When you no longer have the strength to pray, I will intercede for you. When you feel empty, I will fill you with my love and peace. Remember, no matter how long the pain lasts, no matter what the road ahead looks like, I am with you every second, every minute, every breath. You are not alone in your struggle. You are loved, protected, and surrounded by my presence. I know that when you are sick, you may feel like you are lost in a dark night. You may feel the pain weighing you down, making you lose hope. But my child, I want you to remember that even in the deepest darkness, my light is shining. Even when you cannot see the path ahead, I am guiding you step by step. The Israelites once wandered in the desert, lost and afraid. But I was with them as a pillar of fire in the night to light their way. Today I am with you, lighting your path so that you will never be lost. Do not let the darkness make you despair, for I am the light of the world. Whoever follows me will not walk in darkness, but will have the light of life. My child, when you feel afraid, remember that I am holding your hand. When you feel weary, let me be your refuge. When you feel lost, listen to my voice, for I am calling you by name. You are not alone, and you are not abandoned. Though your illness may weaken you, in me you can be strong. Though you do not know what tomorrow will bring, you can be sure that I am there, preparing everything for you. Though you are in pain, you can find joy in my love. Do not let the darkness of your illness extinguish the light in your heart, for my light will always shine within you. Let me be your hope. Let me be your strength. Let me remind you that you do not have to live in fear, but in peace and trust. For no matter how long the night, my dawn will come. My dear child, I know that when you are faced with illness, there are days when you feel exhausted, hopeless, and have no strength to continue. But my child, I want you to remember that hope in me never fails. Even when you cannot see a way out, I have prepared a way for you. Even when you feel helpless, I am still holding you in my hands. Long ago, when the Israelites were in exile, they thought that all hope was lost. But I said to them, "For I know the plans I have for you, plans of peace and not of disaster, to give you a future and a hope." My child, I also have a good plan for you. Even though you are going through trials, I am still leading you to a place of blessing. You may feel that your illness has taken away so much from you, your health, your freedom, the dreams you once had. But my child, remember that sickness cannot take away my love for you. It cannot take away your worth in my eyes. It cannot stop my plans for you. What you are enduring today is not the end, but only part of the story I'm writing for you. A story of victory, of faith, and of love. Keep the faith, my beloved. Do not let sickness rob you of your joy. Find hope in my word, in my love, and in my presence. For I am your God, the healer, the restorer, the one who gives you the strength to carry on. My dear child, this is the journey you have walked with me. a journey of pain, but also a journey of hope, faith, and love. I have been with you through every breath, every tear, every pain, and every moment of weakness. You are not alone, and you have not been abandoned. Though illness may weaken your body, your soul can be strong in me. Though you may have days of discouragement, remember that I am your strength. Though you do not know what lies ahead, you can be sure that I have gone before you, prepared your way, and kept you in my peace. Long ago, I suffered on the cross so that you might live. And today I want you to know that my victory is your victory. No illness can take your soul. No pain can overshadow my love for you. You are redeemed, you are loved, you have a place in my eternal kingdom. So take courage, keep the faith, go forward with gratitude, for I am with you. Let my love fill you, dispelling all fear. Let the joy in me be your strength. Thank you for coming to me in your pain, in your despair, to pray and listen to me. Thank you for not turning away from me, even when life tested you. My love for you has never changed, and I rejoice that you have come to me, putting your trust in me. Continue to be strong, for I am with you now and forever. I bless you, I protect you, and I love you with an everlasting love. Rest in my peace, for you were, are, and will always be mine. Thank you for taking the time to listen and join us in today's video. Your presence and support are a great joy. If these sharings have brought you peace, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel to spread God's love and comfort to more people. May God bless you with good health, peace of mind, and full of healing. No matter what challenges you are facing, remember that God loves and is with you. See you in the next videos. May God bless you and your family. Amen.